Hello everyone, and welcome back to Throne of Dice. I am Steel Viper, and this is Dark Souls 3. We're picking back up where we left off, trying to finish off the things to do in the Firelink Shrine. And the Ash Cemetery that I skipped to come back to later. First though, I wanted to go over the stats, because I forgot to do it last time, and I feel like that would probably be a good thing to just go over, in case anyone was curious. First off, you have what kind of weapon it is, the type of damage it deals, between strike, slash, or thrust, what its special skill is, the FP cost of the special skill, the weight of the item, the durability of the item. Weapons can degrade, as Andre told us, the physical damage it deals, plus the modifier, the physical damage it blocks, the magical damage it inflicts, the fire damage it inflicts, the lightning damage it inflicts, the dark damage it inflicts, the critical amplifier when damage done, bleed, poison, frost, your strength boost scaling, dex boost scaling, intelligence boost scaling, and faith boost scaling. Those stats on the bottom are the minimum requirements for each weapon. Again, physical damage reduction when blocking. Shields obviously will block more than regular weapons. The reason I like this shield so much is it has 100% damage absorption, 50 magic, 52 fire, not as great lightning, okay at 50 dark, and a solid stability, so it doesn't reduce your stamina as much when it blocks a hit. Your levels at the top. Vigor is how much HP you have, and the resistance to frost. Attunement is the amount of FP and the amount of attunement slots you have, so more spells. Endurance is your stamina, and how much you resist bleeding and lightning. Vitality is your defense, and how much you can carry. Strength is basically how much you can lift, and improves attack damage. Dex is also how much improves attack damage and spell time casting. And damage taken while falling. I did not know that. I always assumed damage from falling was a flat rate. Intelligence is your ability and damage you deal with sorceries and pyromancies. However, pyromancies scale off faith and intelligence. For this build, we will not be putting probably anything else into intelligence, unless we need it to meet a minimum requirement for a faith, for a miracle. Faith is what your miracles scale off of, and also your pyromancies, and it boosts dark defense. And the last stat is luck, which basically governs item discovery. Gives you your HP, your FP, your stamina, your equip load, which is always something to keep an eye on, because if the ratio is above 70%, you will start fat rolling, which is a much slower roll, and it becomes very problematic. Now we're going to go back and take care of that. The crystal lizard, sorry. My brain just couldn't come up with a name. as I just kind of go through and knock off a few hollows, you can see the damage has increased because we have leveled a bit. One of the major reasons I wait to come back here and kill him after I've been to the shrine is because now we have the Silver Serpent Ring, which is going to pay off a lot more than... We're just going to get a much bigger amount of souls from it, which is very nice early game. We're not listening to the turn back message this time. In most deeper water, your movement speed is extremely reduced. The crystal lizards look... They're a very neat design. And it's very interesting that they made them bigger threats than in the last two games. They're not hard to beat because they telegraph their attacks pretty well. It's just they hit pretty hard if you miss that telegraph. And that roll will mess you up if you get caught by it. You can stagger them, though, if you deal enough damage. I had the worst time fighting him, not because I was having trouble seeing his, noticing the telegraphed attacks. I was having a horrible time seeing what his health was, because for one of the first, not the very first time, but one of the first times in gaming, me being colorblind was a massive disadvantage, because for some reason I could not see his red health bar on against his lizard body, and I had no idea how much health he had left, so I just kept playing safe and kept attacking, and was just waiting for him to go down. With all bosses and big monsters in Dark Souls, it's good to have an idea, or just have an idea how many hits you can do before you have to jump back. We got a Titanite shard. Titanite scale, sorry.
The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the
I just kind of transitioned us back here because we have one more enemy to take care of before we have one more enemy and one more item to pick up before we finish up with Firelink Shrine for now. But because we picked up so many souls, I think it was like 4,200, give or take. Trying to make Gabriel a little bit less squishy.
Farewell, Ashmay the Flame.
There is a fog gate that is around the Firelink Shrine whenever you load in, so that the game does not have to load the outside everything outside of it. It's there to help the game speed up, since you're not going outside of the shrine most of the times you teleport back. Take care of them before you fight him, because they can, if they ambush you from behind while you're fighting him, it's not going to be good. You can fight him as soon as you want. At the level I'm at, he is. It's still a little bit early. I mean, you can see I'm only dealing 33. Charge attack did 44, or heavy attack did 44. The special skill of his katana is stance, and it gives him either the ability to counter or deal one real heavy hit. However, the katana also does bleed damage, which that is that bar increasing on the bottom. And if it fills, you take a big chunk of damage. Easiest way to beat him is just to get him to roll off the hill. He's very rolly, so it's not that hard to do. That is not what I was trying to do, though. I was just trying to beat him straight up to show you guys, like, it's not impossible. You gotta take it slow and don't overextend. Like right there. I had him almost dead. I wasn't careful. I got sloppy, and he put me down. I skipped forward because you guys don't need to see the run back. Grabbing the souls. More prepared. Let me know in the comments if you like that I'm skipping the run back on things, or if you want to see the run back. I mean, in Firelink Shrine it's not super exciting, but in the actual areas of the world, there is lots to see. So let me know. Would you like to actually see the transitions, or just keep skipping ahead? There's that stance. There's the slash. Just keep swinging. That could have been real bad, but I'm glad it staggered him enough. That... Boy, did I let this fight get close. Finally, we get to pick up the Ugatana. That's how I've pronounced it. Maybe I'm wrong. And the Master's Attire. A unique katana characterized by characterized by the fine craftsmanship of the Eastern land where it was forged. The finely shaped blade cuts flesh like butter and causes bleeding, but breaks easily as a result. If it actually has like a... I don't think it has a quicker... Like, I don't think it degrades quicker, it just has a low durability. It's... I think all that's ever meant. Door does not open from this side, but there is a shiny in there that we will be coming back for. We got one last thing to do, and we are all done in Firelink Shrine for now. Not counting grabbing the east-west shield. You know what shield it is. Come on. There we go. A wooden shield decorated by the ancient symbol of the two-headed eagle, close to a small shield in size. Wooden shields are light. The wooden shields do a little bit better job, typically, of reflecting or blocking magic. I'm gonna skip ahead again because you guys don't want to know how many times that took. That was an embarrassing number of times. We've already gone inside the attic, or rafters, but we never went behind. The first time I played this, I never went behind it, because I didn't think to. There is a crystal lizard back here. One more. There we go. And we get a twinkling titanite. Just making sure there's nothing else back there. And guys, that is it for everything we can do in Firelink Shrine for now. Let's say we can't progress the quests any further with NPCs in here. But as always, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. And if you'd like to see more of the content, please subscribe. Next time, or join us next time for our adventures on the castle wall. And have a great day.